Hi, this is Chi of HChiTV. Thank you for joining us. Today we're here with Katie Walsh. She's the Live New Work Manager. And we're going to talk about the Johns Hopkins Live New Work program. So let's get right into it. What is the Johns Hopkins Live New Work?
Great. So Live Near Your Work is a home buying grant program offered to Hopkins affiliates, and the grant helps with down payments and closing costs associated with purchasing a home in Baltimore City.
Fantastic. Do you have to be a full-time employee to qualify for this grant?
You do. You have to be a full-time employee that's also eligible for full-time benefits.
Okay. Can you be a student or a resident to qualify for this grant?
It's a great question. We often get that. Unfortunately, the grant program is not extended to students or postdoc fellows or residents. So if you ever are interested in finding out if you are eligible for the program, you can always check our website.
Okay. And we'll include that link in the video. Okay. What are the requirements or steps to apply for this grant?
Yes, so in order to apply, first and foremost, check your eligibility. Make sure that your affiliation to Johns Hopkins allows you to pursue the program. Once you verify that, it's time to do your homeownership counseling. Make sure that you do both parts of your counseling, the class and the in-person one-on-one, prior to making an offer on a home. And then lastly, once you do make that offer and it's accepted, it's time to officially apply for the grant program with me through my office.
There you go. How long do you have to be employed at Johns Hopkins to qualify for this grant?
Another great question. So the great news is that there is no probationary period in order to start pursuing the program. So the moment that you sign on the dotted line and agree to be a Hopkins affiliate, as long as you're eligible, you can start taking advantage of the program.
Great. How long does it take to process the grant?
It takes 30 days to process the grant, and the reason why we need that is because the grant is partially funded by Hopkins, partially funded by the city. So we need to process on the Hopkins end and then make sure that the city has enough time to process as well.
And that's 30 days before the settlement date.
Correct. So we want to ensure that you have your grant checks there for you at the settlement table. So we need 30 days prior to settlement.
Fantastic. Is this grant forgivable?
It is. It's a 5-year forgivable loan. Well, I shouldn't say loan, it's a grant, but it is 5-year forgivable. The repayment for the grant, so to speak, is the time that you're spending, the 5 years that you're spending in the home.
And last question, can this grant be used on investment property?
No, it cannot. It's for primary residences. Yeah.
Hence the name Live Near Work.
Right.
So, thank you so much for joining us. Again, if you have any questions, we'll put Katie's information in the video. Any questions for me for real estate, I'm right here also. Thank you for watching. Katie, thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right, we'll see you next time.